is the most important lesson to teach our children? Not having children of my own, I've struggled with this question. There are many lessons that are important for children, most of which are not unique to any cultural or religious position. In my thinking, I reframed the question to be, what important lessons do the Orisha traditions offer to our children and to others? And came to the conclusion that the idea of one's personal destiny is an important lesson for both children and adults in our society. According to Yoruba mythology, before we're born, each of us kneels before the great god Olodumare to choose or to be given our destiny for this lifetime. The destiny includes one's intelligence, competence, personal limitations, and capacities. One's destiny forms the general outline of one's life, and when and to whom one will be born, when and how one will die, and the broad sweep of one's life. Some people think that we negotiate with Olodumare to receive the destiny that we want. Some believe that we are given a destiny by Olodumare, and still others believe that we choose a destiny, but not necessarily with full knowledge of what that destiny will entail. Having received one's destiny, we each must embrace the tree of forgetfulness along our way to our birth into this lifetime. Unlike some cultures, the Yoruba people and contemporary Orisha devotees don't believe in a strong or fixed destiny. Instead, they think that one's own actions can modify one's destiny for better or for worse. Thus, one can soften a difficult destiny or enhance the possibilities of a fortunate one. In fact, many of the rituals of contemporary Orisha practitioners are devoted to discovering one's destiny and working to manifest the best aspects of it. There are two parts of this idea that I think are important for children and adults as well. The first is the idea that you have been given a unique destiny that makes you different from every other person who has lived in the past, is living today, or will live in the future. The second is, although your destiny has certain immutable parameters, the circumstances of your birth and the eventuality of your death, for example, you have the ability both to soften and enhance your destiny, that your character, industry, sacrifice, and dynamism can be used to manifest the best of the destiny that was given you. Individual uniqueness is not an important is an important concept in Orisha traditions. One sees it most clearly in the religious taboos imposed upon priests and other practitioners. Instead of universal restrictions or requirements, such as not eating certain foods or drinking alcohol, or the requirement to attend services every week or to pray according to a certain schedule, Orisha priests are each given a set of restrictions and requirements tailored to his or her own destiny. While someone who has an addictive personality may be forbidden to drink, for example, others are free to indulge in moderate use of alcohol. I think this general attitude towards the individual is an important one to share. Whether one accepts that each of us receives a destiny from Olodumare or not, we do know that each of us has a unique set of talents and limitations. Those who lead the happiest, most productive lives seem to be those who accept their limitations and focus on their special talents. In the case of children, it's important for them to discover what it is that makes them unique and to focus their attentions on those factors. This is not easy to do in a world that values conformity over individuality. We say we value the individual, but we are most often encouraged to follow the crowd. We can see this clearly in advertising that encourages us to buy whatever everybody else has or wants. The only reason to buy the best-selling object is to join the crowd, often to the detriment of what I really need. Often adults try to push their children to achieve in areas that they, the parents, think are important. My mother always wanted to learn to play the piano. So rather than taking lessons herself, she thought that it was important for my sister and I to do so. It was a double waste. The other side of this idea of destiny is also important. Destiny might explain why some people's lives are more fortunate than others, but the Orisha traditions also provide ways that personal action and compassion can intervene into the unfortunate destiny of ourselves and others. Through our own actions and with the support of others, those with less fortunate destinies can soften the harshest effect of their destinies and work towards a better life. For children, this can provide two important lessons. The first is that you, by your own efforts and with the support of your family, friends, teachers, and others, can improve your own destiny. You are not compelled to accept an unfortunate destiny. At the same time, these ideas about destiny mean that we can help others manifest a better destiny. In fact, within the Orisha traditions, much of the religious work of devotees revolves around discovering and enhancing the life destinies of themselves, other practitioners, and others who come to them for help. It's one's religious duty not only to manifest one's own best destiny, but to help others to discover and manifest theirs.